again. Yeah. Now the other one, it's at it just broke tier 5, so it'll still be continuing on.
It doesn't need much for top 75, I doubt it. It's still like only a couple hundred, right?
172 to
Yeah.
1,202.
Okay, that's fine.
But when she rolls, it'll be done.
Yep.
Matter of fact, it probably is. Let me look at my panel. No, it's right there, though.
Mm,
It is right there.
that's insane. I figured
Yeah.
I figured we would at least be able to get through tonight.
Nope. Nope. That's the reason why I just said, fuck it.
Yeah. Wow. Ah, I'm glad I didn't waste today doing
Yeah.
it. That would have been a complete waste of time.
I don't know.
Okay, we're live. I suppose. And the CG's basically over. I don't believe the damn thing's over already.
I'm kind of glad.
Yeah, that was stressful. But we still need to do a few runs, if not
No, I'm done.
to fill up our
I'm done with it. Oh, well,
materials.
that's what I'm doing now. That's
Yeah,
what I did last night.
yeah.
That's what I'm doing now.
I'm gonna use one run, drop it into the other CG, and then the second run I'm just going to use to give my materials to spread them out to fill up my materials.
Yeah, well, you're gonna need more than one run to fill out your
Yeah,
materials
I
for
know.
damn sure.
Yeah, that's for sure.
I made two. I made a run and filled up what I could to the material trader, and then I went back to the material trader and made one more run to fill up some that I could, and then uh, I come out to Dobbs Hope because it had different kinds of encoded and to fill up my material because I figured, you know what, if I'm going to do it decoded, I might as well do the material too, and this place has both,
Yeah.
and it's flat and easy, and you just run around and race crack.
Damn, that's insane.
But last yesterday there was what 4,000 people doing this CG.
Yeah. Yeah.
Today 7,000.
Mm. Oh, actually, I'm 154, 341.
154, 340. Well, you're all right
Yeah.
in that.
Yep. Damn, 2.16 bill. And this is
No,
the
it's gonna be more than that.
consolation prize. Oh, yeah, that's right. Tier 8. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Damn. It's going to be insane.
Yeah. I I just hope Elite gives us a week to recuperate before they throw something else.
You know they won't. God damn it. Frontier. You need to give people a break between CGs. Make it
A
only
little bit.
make it 2 CGs a month instead of 4.
No, I like the one every week, but this one was a tough one. This one was a grind. But usually their CGs are just about right paced apart because all they are is they require you to go do some stuff and blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
And usually we're not into it as hard as heavy as we want.
Usually they space them out. Like one CG will give you a module, the other CG will be either just for credits or something, and they'll alternate it that way. But even so, it's kind of. Sometimes you wish they only had 2 a month. That's why we can decide to do stuff in between CGs.
Well, you just need to quit being so damn lazy.
What are you talking about? We were in the middle of doing weapon blueprint runs and we had to stop. And good thing I brought it up. I mean...
Yeah, we talked about it. I had seen it before anybody was because I had seen it while I was out there filling up on...
You were going to, like, delay it a day.
No, was it?
Yeah, because
I just asked it. I said, "Are you sure you don't want to go ahead and fill up here, or do you want to go on with the CG?" But it wouldn't have mattered if you delayed it or not, because the simple fact that thing would have rocketed whether we were ready for it or not.
Yep.
So
But we wouldn't have got as high up there as we would have.
Oh, I would have, because I didn't. I would have because
you would have got disheartened if you saw it at 200.
No, I would have put in the same amount as I did the other day because we'd already been doing this thing for a couple of days. And yesterday was when I made the great big giant push. I mean, I put in 78,000 yesterday when I was on. So. But now I'm pushing to get everything in my materials filled back up again. Yep. Because, unlike you and Trace, I meticulously like to have mine at 100% in each one. That way when I do engineerings, I don't have to freaking stop, run around and gather shit.
I
got
don't
it.
have to gather shit either.
Oh yeah, I've heard you. Oh, I need one more of them. Oh, I need one more of them.
No, I need to trade, but I have all the materials I need.
You don't even have all the Guardian stuff you need.
Well, that's Guardian stuff. That's different.
Mami, oh, solo, solo again. Okay, come on.
I just thought of something. I need to
What?
write down all the all the spaces, all the systems I want to remember before logging into Odyssey when Odyssey goes live. Just in case the new galaxy map doesn't delete all our bookmarks on us.
Well, all you have to do is pop back to Horizons and pick them up.
In theory.
Well, you tell me. Nothing happens in. Odyssey is going to affect the original Horizons.
But that is a bit
But
different. That's bookmark.
no, that's part of Horizons.
Our bookmark shouldn't be reset at all, period, even in Odyssey, but I'm not taking chances because
Well, that's fine.
there's no there's no
That's
real
fine.
recording
Get to
of
writing. Do
people's
you even have a
faces.
pencil?
Yeah, I have tons.
That paper?
Yep. I'm not gonna write down every single thing I have bookmarked. It's just the systems
It
outside.
should be just like our materials. The materials should be in inventory. Our equipment, our modules should be in the module department. Our
Yep.
hard points, and yep,
Yep.
everything should transfer over. At least that's what they said.
Yep.
And that's what you told me. Yeah, nothing will be messed with.
Everything's supposed to.
I think the CG's over, but I can't tell.
It's hard to tell, yeah.
Where are you at, anyways?
I'm heading towards crash site.
Okay.
I think I should still show up on the galaxy map even though I'm in solo. It's just you won't
I
be able
wasn't looking at the galaxy
Oh,
map.
okay. Then again, maybe not. I thought we did, but
We're in solo, so no, we won't. We'll show up that we're online, but not where we're at because we're in solo.
Orbital flight engaged.
Oh, my nose. %. It's finished.
Mm.
4,115,000,000. Top 10 commanders got 8 billion.
Oh my god, that's insane. This CG alone basically doubled my credits. A little bit more than double, just because I bought the prismatic shields beforehand. But
Well, you
yeah,
can't count that because that's already money spent.
yeah.
All I gotta do is add just 1 billion to it, and I can pick up a carrier. Not even, yeah, not even a billion. 900 and something.
Yeah, I know. That's insane.
Landing gear deployed.
Classifies canned data links. I'm almost tempted to run up there now, man, and deposit that shit in my account.
Well, where are you now?
Just down here 2 jumps south of you, or north of you, actually. It's probably closer to Nanomet for me than it is.
Yeah, by all means,
I don't
do it.
know. I just said I was thinking about it. I still got stuff to collect.
That's hilarious, by the way. I found a parking spot right away. Land touched down on the ground, locked in place instantly, and the
Well, that's
CG's
because you
over.
don't need to really hurry no more.
Yeah, exactly.
Invite Chris. He's on.
Is he?
Yeah. I didn't see him, but. I'm still wore out from going around and around in circles. Now I know what Linda Blair felt like in The Exorcist with her head spinning around. Oh hell, I could see things we could do, and it's like in that carrier, those 50 million credit jobs an hour.
Yeah.
You go buy the gold, you go buy the silver, you go buy the cobalt, indite shit. You already have it on board, and then you just fly to the station that has the missions.
Yeah, and then you remember you just got $4 billion. It's like
What?
Then you remember you just got $4 billion.
I don't know what the hell the $4 billion.
That has a lot to do with anyone's need to do anything else. There isn't enough use for credits in the game as is. And you don't want a fleet carrier, so right there, that you don't need credits.
I don't want one, but I do see the advantages of having one. It's just like going to the Guardian sites. We could all load up on it.
Yep.
I can have us there. We can stay as long as we need. If you tear up something, you got a repair station right there instead of depending on some idiot that says only squadrons and friends lab only.
I hate when fleet carriers do that.
But or like on the Guardian shit.
Yeah.
We could have sat there and loaded up the carrier 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,000 of it, and then went and dumped it all at one whack. Without ever leaving the Guardian side. That means less chance of getting abducted by the damn Thargoids.
Yep.
So I do see its advantages. Or if you go somewhere,
really far away.
Yeah, you can take it.
Yeah, that's what I was going to use one for. I'm going to park mine on the other side of the galactic core and use that as a station.
So, yeah, well, good luck.
Good luck on what?
You're going to have to mine a lot of tritium to get it over there. You're going to have to mine like 30, almost, let's see, what's it, 16, 32, and then another 14, about 50,000 tons of tritium.
Yikes.
And with me and Trace and Yella, it was an everlasting battle to keep up. So
But
good luck.
tritium's so cheap these days, it might be worth it.
You
just
can't
to
buy it out there.
No, you buy it
You
here.
you can't buy enough to get your ass over there.
How much tritium does the carrier hold?
1,000 in the tank, and then you can put about 18,000 tons on it. But to get to the other side of the Galactica, you have to fill up. You have to fill that thing up 3 times. What Trace and I did was every time he parked by some place that had tritium.
Yeah.
For the night, I would mine 4, 5, 6 hours.
Mm.
For either 2 hours that night and 4 hours the next day, and put in 1,000 tons a day every time. Otherwise, he wouldn't have made it. He wouldn't have made it past Sagittarius. From the bubble we made it from the bubble to Sagittarius, and then we had to refill.
Okay.
Sagittarius, Explorer's Anchorage, does not sell tritium, or they didn't back then. So you had to mine the shit.
Okay.
It's not all fun and games. It's just like when Astro went to the Colonial and back. He had another carrier. He had his carrier station halfway and one following him. So he could load up with tritium.
Okay.
And one that was out there halfway had people out mining tritium while he was coming towards them. Yes, you can buy it in Colonia. But you got to get to Colonia first.
Yeah.
I mean, geez. Not counting what we filled up here at the bubble, I mined 25,000 tons of tritium on the way out there to the other side of the Galactica.
Oh, okay.
And, you know, that's what I said. By the time I got to this side, I was damn good at mining. You're not that good at mining, so it's going to take you freaking forever to fill up a carrier. And it's 41,000 credits a ton for tritium.
What
10,000 tons.
Is tritium, anyway?
Laser mining.
Okay.
You can get some subsurface and core surface deposits.
Oh, okay.
But basically, it's laser. And not only that, they nerfed a little bit of it so it's not as plentiful. So, yeah, good luck.
Actually, I know a place with tons of tritium. It's halfway. It's halfway between It's between the bubble and Colonia. It's about 10,000 or so.
And you mined it?
No, but I found tons of it.
Doesn't matter.
Tons of
hot spots. Tons of hot spots don't mean you're going to get jack shit from them. They may be 4% or 1% or 2%.
There's a lot of void opals out there, which are really rare.
Not really. They sell for 250,000 ton. Monazite and muscovite sells for more. Hell, even platinum damn near sells for more.
Void opals are supposed to be the highest selling thing now.
They used to be. They ain't anymore.
They buffed the muscovite, but it's still below the void opals. Void opals are like 600k a ton.
Well, they must have buffed him up because he wasn't. Void opals were less than diamonds.
Yeah, none anymore. They nerfed diamonds and kept void opals relatively high.
But muscovite is the same price as your opals.
Mm.
But just because you scan a planet, probe a planet, and it says you have 5 painite hotspots, you may have to work that place for 5 hours to come up with 200 tons.
Mm.
200 tons ain't gonna get you very far. Let's see. Tried to see how far it was to Nano Man, and the damn galactical map says you can't plot in your SRV. SRV cannot get there. It's like,
What?
yeah, I know.
Wait. Wait. I need
Oh,
to check
shit.
this out. Since when can you not plot a new course while in that SRV? Wait. Of course, you're not
Plot
gonna
it to
go there in your SRV.
plot it to Nano Man in your SRV.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Yeah, I'm gonna
That's hilarious.
drive to Nano Man. I'm gonna drive to Nano Man. Yeah, screw that damn shit. I'm just
Obviously,
gonna.
it should. So, that's weird. That's hilarious.
I thought it was kind of
Oh
comical.
my god, this is. You know what ship I'm in? Oh
It's
boy.
like, did you get it too?
Yeah,
Cannot plot from
yeah,
SRV.
that's so dumb. It's like it forgot what
Oh,
ship my SRV was on to get here in the first place.
it's kind of like, I'm gonna leave your ship behind. No, I'm gonna take the ship. I just want to know how many
Yeah,
jumps it was.
I put I installed a whatchamacallit, FSD on this baby. See, see
I
if
got jetpacks, boosters. I should be able to get there from here.
Yep.
May take a little longer, but you know, come on, man. Oh, hell no. Oh, this thing. We said that he was probably in the what, the top 25?
Well, no, he's probably in the top 50 now.
Top 50. Oh, shit.
Yeah,
Well, this one didn't update. Top 50.
he most
Now,
likely
let me get
fell
back.
out of the top 25.
Hang on a minute. top 50. He got 737 million.
Oh, okay. Still a lot. Top 50 gets that much? That's insane.
Fly me to the moon and let me play amongst the stars.
One of my, the system I found 7 terraformable Rockies. One of them was already landable. So yeah, I found both types of terraformable Rockies, which is also amazing. But I wonder if all of them are going to be landable now with Odyssey.
I don't know. No telling. There is no speculating because whatever we knew about Alpha or whatever is going to be changed by the time we get to
Yep.
Odyssey. So it's the reason why I didn't really want to waste much time with the game, because everything you learn or everything you understand now is going to be totally different when the game comes out, and you're going to sit there and go, "Well, that's not how it worked." It'll have the basic concepts. It won't be the same.
It's super
Hello? Who
popular.
showed up?
Oh, I finally sussed it out. I couldn't find the thing to join.
Oh
Hello.
my god!
Oh, dear.
Gonna have to
Hello.
get you some directions.
Oh, I haven't done this in ages. Like I was thinking,
Guess what?
when is it?
The CG's over.
CG is over.
It's over.
Yep.
Yeah.
I hadn't
If
even
you're in the
noticed.
top 10%, you got 4,100 some million credits.
Yeah, look where I finished.
Look in your left panel. If you're on Elite.
Yeah, I'm sitting. I'm in Grizzly Dock. I went to Zope earlier because I realised when I've done all them Guardian modules and all that, I used loads of materials. So I went there and done a run there because I couldn't bear going to Jerusalem again.
You went, where'd you go to?
That's Hope.
Oh, that's where I'm still at.
Are you still there, are you?
I'm still gathering materials. As long as it'll keep popping up material, I'll stay here.
Yeah, I left just before I was filled up, sort of. I was filled on most of them, but there were a couple more I would have liked to have stayed around for. But
we still
thought,
need to fill up to back what we was before the CG.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that's an encoded. This is material and encoded. You get both here.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah, it's good devs though, isn't it?
And see, you forget, Philip, I upgraded a Type 10 Defender and another cutter. So.
Yeah, that's what I didn't realise how low I was on some of the stuff. I was really low, so I must have done about 40 laps. So, yeah.
At least it's a whole lot funner than Jamerson.
Yeah, definitely is. Although I see a lovely sunset at Jameson.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I thought that's a bit of a bonus. I was like sort of admiring the sunset.
Admiring the sunset. Oh yeah, lovely. Yeah. Yeah, there is nothing that's gonna put me in a good mood on that planet. not as many times as I went around and around in circles now.
What is the geo spot there? Is it? I was going to go and have a look at that because I'm going to go back there. I'm going to fill up for the last time on that thing, and hopefully I won't need them for a while. You know, the atypical.
Well,
might as well get one last lot. Oh, mind you, the other CG's still going, isn't it? I don't know where I am in that, but I mean the for the other base.
Yeah, Rhea.
Well, I've come in the top 10%, so that's 4 billion. I'm well happy with that. My God. Yeah. That puts me on
well, it would look like
5.6 billion there I got then. Once I get that.
On here, up on the Jameson crash site, iron is 19%, sulfur is 18%, carbon is 15%, nickel is 14%, phosphorus 10%. So you're probably going to get a little bit of everything. Tellurium is 1%. It'll be rare on that planet.
Yeah.
If you look in here,
the odd one.
Huh?
You'll get the odd tellurium, but not much.
Yeah, you'll get the. If you ever want to know on a landable planet, just look in your system map, find the planet, look at the bottom, and it'll tell you.
Look at the breakdown. Yeah. Selenium's quite a hard one to find, isn't it? I find.
I get it mining.
Yeah, I get a lot through mining, but
yeah,
I've noticed that's quite a rare one on planets.
Yep.
And
I get mine loaded back up all the time on mining, laser mining and shit. That and carbon and whatever else.
Yeah. I wonder if they're going to nerf the polonium planet and that, where it's just full of polonium. Have you been there?
Yeah, you're talking about the shards, yes.
Yeah.
I go out there every once in a while.
They ain't going to nerf that in Odyssey, are they? Or do you reckon they will?
They probably will.
Oh, I bet they do. That'll make it a nightmare to find polonium.
That's the reason why I'm going to go out there and load up on that.
Yeah.
At least have it loaded up where I don't need none.
I think my
until we can find it again.
Raw stuff is pretty good. I remember.
What are you listening to us on there?
And then he's full nearly.
Full.
What, me listening?
Ready to.
Yeah. What do you?
Rhea.
Okay. What are you using for Steam?
Oh, just a headset.
Okay, well, we're getting a lot of feedback. You got your something else on or something? It's a lot of echoing of our voices when we talk. It just echoes right back into our ears.
Let me see what I can do.
Not that I know how to fix it.
Is that better at all?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, beautiful.
Is it? Oh, right.
Yep. No more echo.
No, it's still echoing.
Maybe it's you, Phil, because he fixed it. Because when I was talking when he was on, I didn't get it.
When you're talking, I hear you echoing. So it's not just
Well,
me.
check your shit real quick. Because you usually are the one that echoes.
I'm not echoing. No, I'm echoing, but so are you.
Okay, no, it's still.
These both sound alright to me.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's absolutely pouring down here.
Cool.
We've got a massive cloud that's come with love from America.
Oh, we send it with love, I'll tell you.
Yeah, we get whatever you've had. It probably was a hurricane when it was over your way there.
No, we haven't had none of them. Wrong time of the year.
Yeah. We still have.
We don't get them till November.
Yeah, we have a few more months or so.
I bet you've seen tornadoes, haven't you?
Oh,
Real?
absolutely.
Yeah.
Have you? Oh my god,
Yes, yes.
I'd love to see one, but
Yeah, I live in
really,
Tornado
it's
Alley.
horrifying at the same time, though, isn't it? But that's amazing.
I never did. I never have been scared of them.
I've never even seen one.
I've seen my share.
We've had one or two in this country, but they're only small, not compared to your ones. These just take chimneys off or whatever.
Oh well,
But
the
it's
ones
still
we
a
have
big
here
thing over
wipe
here
out
for them.
towns.
Yeah, I've seen on TV some of the devastating ones you get. Oh god.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's frightening.
And
Have
luckily,
you got a cellar
usually
or
not
anything
too.
that you can get in if one comes your way?
Nope. I'm not scared of them.
Yeah, I suppose your time's up, your time's up. That's my attitude.
That's the way I look at it. I mean, geez, if I was scared of a tornado, then I would never have done the job. All my life, building bridges, messing with explosives, scuba diving. I wouldn't have done all that if I was coward.
Yeah, bridges. Did you do really high bridges, like
Well, what
cross
do you
canyons
consider
and-
high?
I don't know. What's
100,
was it
400
type?
foot?
Was it all types of bridges? I mean, or
Yeah, it was all types of bridges over
Oh,
water.
yeah.
A couple of, I guess I don't know, gorges.
Oh,
If you-
okay.
yeah. Oof.
They were probably 300 foot in the air.
So you're not scared of heights then? I don't know if I'd be able to do that job.
Well,
It's-
frankly,
I'm not too keen of heights.
diving is way more scarier than falling.
Diving is.
Well,
Yeah.
I
You get
diving.
trapped underwater and shit.
Yeah, I'm not
dangerous
too
out
keen on
there.
that either. Like submarines, I could never work in a submarine. No way.
I'm 5'2" and I wouldn't do submarines because they have one down here that you can go and take a tour through. I had more knots on my head by the time I got from one end of that thing to the other end of that thing for not ducking low enough to the little hatches.
I'm
And it's like, Jesus.
I'm 6 feet, and I've hit those. I've been on the sub before. Yeah, it's clamp.
They don't build them for tall people.
They make it. Well, they don't make them for. I'm 5'2". I'm pretty damn short. Short people don't get no benefits that really there either.
No, it's everything's as small as
Yeah,
it
short people
possibly
will
can
probably
be.
have a
like,
hard time stepping over the lips of each
Yeah.
hatch.
Yeah, that was the problem, to get my leg up and over the little step over. You had to raise up there, and every time I raised up, it's boing. It was like, damn. And then the guy says, imagine being on this crew and have to run from one end of the ship to the other end of the ship. And it's like, well, you'd knock yourself out halfway there.
No,
Where were you, Joe?
Yeah,
I'm back there.
imagine
You would get
when,
used to it. Because if you didn't, you would die by knocking yourself out. Giving yourself
I don't
concussions.
know
No, look at the football players. They have one at least every other week. What was you going to say, Chris?
I don't know if I could stick it for too long in a submarine though. Like they go out for months, don't they?
Yep.
On I really couldn't, I don't think.
I probably wouldn't have a problem with it until they went down deep and the sides of that sub started
It starts
creaking,
creaking.
moaning and cracking, and then I'd say, get my ass back to the surface. We had coffer dams, which is, metal sheeting drove in the ground, and you go 80 foot down and you have like 70 foot of water around you, above you.
Yeah.
And the steel would creak and moan and groan, and you just start looking at the different areas. Where the hell's that coming from? I have seen the copper dams implode, and no, it's not a good sign.
Yes.
There was one day we were working down at Hot Springs, Arkansas, in 85 foot of water, and we were down on the bottom, and it was lunchtime, so we are, I was down there in the bottom helping them, and when we came up,
Who was that?
somebody joined us.
Where's the echo coming from?
Yeah, it's Chris, but we can't figure out how to stop it.
I can't hear no echo or anything.
Well, you wouldn't, but we do.
Yeah, you wouldn't.
It's like we're playing in the background. Are we playing on your computer somewhere? Can you hear us on your computer?
Yeah, are you watching
No, because
YouTube?
no, you're through headphones.
Yeah, but I meant we were picking it up like we're picking it up from your mic.
Yeah.
See, if we're in Elite,
So
it'll
that's-
backfeed
can
like
you hear
that.
me? You cut.
Yeah, I can hear you.
No.
Hello, Trace.
Hello.
Hi, Trace.
The CG is over.
I noticed
Trace
that.
seems really faint to me.
Really faint?
Hang on a minute. It's
Yeah.
it's probably just us.
Shall I come off and reconnect or something? I don't know.
Well, you could
It
try.
weren't- It was alright last
You
night.
should be able to join this group without having an invite. Trace did.
Fuel scooping.
I'm gonna have to pick your brain later, boss.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm thinking about buying a fleet carrier for us in the bubble.
Aha!
I can't remember what all. You didn't have redemption, but should we have redemption? That way we can turn in for our bounties or I don't know.
Well, the nice thing about it being in the bubble, is
You can
get
always
rid
go
of-
and fix it.
Yeah.
So you can only add new features while you're on the fleet carrier?
You can only add features while you're at the place you buy them.
No, that makes no sense. Because everything requires upkeep. So you should be able to add and remove features at will.
No. It's not the way it works.
So whatever features you're ever going to use, you need to get at the start?
Yep.
No, you can go back to a carrier vendor system and
Okay.
change your loadout.
Oh, okay. I
Do
get
something
it.
with the volume on this voice chat.
It's
What?
basically going to a shipyard to edit your ships. Got it.
It's blowing out the stream.
Okay, well, what you do is you click on us,
Yep.
right, the arrow right behind us, and then you can turn our volume down.
Invite friend to voice, delete channel. That doesn't work.
Right
Maybe
click.
if I do it on a person.
Yes,
Yep.
that's what
There's a
you're-
little arrow behind everybody's name.
Yep.
You don't sound too
there's-
loud.
No, but I'm watching when you guys. What do you call it? When you talk, it blows the desktop audio off the top.
Yeah. I had to turn everybody down. But anyways, I thought about getting a courier, and that way we could just jump out there to the Guardian site and finish that. One jump out, one jump back.
Okay,
Oh,
we'll have
well,
to see how
you
that
have
works.
to wait
Stream.
like 8 hours, I think it is, or
8 hours for what?
for the carrier to be built.
No. It's ready
Come on.
immediately.
Oh, is it?
You need to just back off. I mean, you were like, yeah, I'm gonna give me a courier and I'm gonna put it on the other side of the galactic.
But
and
isn't
one
the
tank is gonna
carrier
take me there.
supposed to be built right in front of you?
No.
That's the whole. They made a whole big promotion about that when it came out. that
That's your problem. You
when
believe elite.
when you build when you commission a carrier be built, it's built in front of you in
No.
okay.
If you go to a carrier system, you can see what's being built there, but that's not an actual one that's
not
you can
yours.
buy.
Okay.
Yeah. Yours just appears around one of the other planets.
Oh, okay.
Trace, off the top of your head, how many tons of tritium did we mine to get you out there to where you're at now? Wasn't it like 32,000 tons?
It might have been 50,000 tons.
Well,
That's not that much, though, really, is it?
what?
That's an insane amount.
That's 7 hours of
50,
mining
okay.
a day.
I'm
6
sorry,
days
no,
a week.
no, I was thinking 52.
5,200? Yeah, I'll do that. Standing on my head. I'm talking
You said
thousands.
1,000. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot. Anyway, I
was
gotta do the
thinking, I
intro
could
for
carry
this
that in my
week.
Oh,
Python.
okay. We'll be quiet. Let you do your intro.
Alrighty, hello again. This is Trice Majestus flying his Commander McDuff Queen.
Alright.
Yeah, quack. One community goal ended today, and the other one doesn't look like it's moving too much. So I think I'll refill what I've spent tonight, and we'll check tomorrow to see if it's moving. So anyway, we've got. You were saying, Lynn?
I was going to say, well, you got 760 million
Scan detected.
off of that.
Is it?
Huh? Where you at, anyways?
All right, let's. Oops, I need my joystick.
You said you're at 25. You dropped
20?
down to 50%.
Oh no, I put it up to 25 last night before I left.
Yeah, but only
If you had-
the
yeah,
bottom up
yeah.
25.
No. Oh, that's not the right
25% is 30,000 to 80,000.
button. Yeah, no, I'm in the. Okay, let's see where I'm at.
Are you still at the top 25? That would be nice.
If you, yeah,
42,422 tons
Woo!
collected.
Nice.
Yes,
Top
1,166,000,000. Yay!
That's
I was
awesome.
afraid that you dropped out.
Yeah, I
No, it's
thought you dropped out.
2.099.
No, it ain't rolled over in Inara. You have to look in your left panel to see the final tally.
I was looking at the.
Inara hasn't got the final tally of how much credits.
Right, top 25% is 2.099 billion.
Top 25%?
Really?
No.
That's on the one that finished. On the other one,
Oh, okay, yeah, 2 million. They changed that because I just looked at that just a second ago.
so I'm still in the top 25% with 11,361 collected,
There you go.
which is right in the middle of the top 25%.
Oh, is that on the other one?
Yeah, on the other one, yeah.
You have 25, you said?
Yep, 25, right in the middle.
Yeah, well, guess what? Lynn is not doing it. Screw it. I'm in the top 50. Wait, yeah, that's good enough.
Yeah, tonight I'm gonna refill my materials. Yeah.
That's what I'm doing.
That's where I'm on my way. That's out at the minute.
You coming back out here?
Yeah, I'm gonna fill it properly this time. I only shot back because I see
Well,
we're
I'll
close to
probably.
finishing the thing he was.
You come out here, I'll probably go into private and sit here and run over you with my SRV then.
Okay, so it's finished, but we can't collect the rewards yet.
Really?
Are you at Nanoman?
I believe
That's
I'm
where you
at
collect
Nanoman.
your wards.
Greasley Dock, yeah.
Oh.
Sometimes it takes a little bit before the system considers it finished. Some of the passages weren't instant either.
Yeah, it's finished a bit early as well, isn't it? So I suppose.
It finished up exactly at 6:30 tonight, my time, Central Time.
We should try cashing in before we log off today. It should be fine.
Well, it's not right now, but that's okay.
Yeah.
I'm top 25 on the other
It
one.
still says time left 2 days.
Yeah. Oh, don't you dare tell me they added some more tiers to that little thing.
Nah, it just hasn't it's not tagged as complete yet, so you can't hand it in, that's all.
Yeah, but Philip, when we were down there, it only had 5 tiers. When
Yeah,
it was
I
close
know.
to the 5th one, they added more tiers. I'm sitting there going, don't
Yeah.
you dare add no more tiers.
It doesn't say finished.
It's not
It does on
going to yet.
Inara.
Yeah, it does on Inara, but it doesn't say finished here.
I'm telling you, sometimes it takes a little bit after it's done to be tagged as finished.
Come on, Philip. You really think that we're actually going to take your word for gospel since you thought that you get to sit there and watch your damn fleet
Well,
carrier
you
be
used
built for
to.
8 hours?
You used to.
You
Yeah,
guys
we
never
learned
take
better.
your word for gossip. Or gospel. Gossip, maybe, but not gospel.
Hello, Camille. Welcome
Hello,
to the
Camille.
stream.
Hi, Camille. Oh. Ooh.
Ooh.
Well, I don't know what's wrong with it, but it isn't registering it. That's okay, though. Time to go collect materials and fill up my inventory. Galaxy map.
Around we go. Where we stop, nobody knows.
Galaxy map. And back to my least favorite thing to do, relog.
Well, I hope they give us a few days before they pop another one up.
And I hope they don't put another couple of levels on that and say, oh, it didn't finish.
I think people would
Nice.
just... What?
Camille got top 10% in both.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
Track
But
landing gear.
the other one's still going, so...
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I like to kill myself, so I ain't doing it no more. I always figured there was a reason why I never did jump for the top 10 commanders. Now I know why.
Yeah, it's almost never worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's never
It was
this
tempting.
aggressive.
Can you imagine 8 billion for one CG?
Yeah, that's insane.
Carrier and a half.
Yeah. A carrier in your 2 years or 3 years of upkeep.
God.
But probably 10 of those commanders already had a carrier.
Oh, I'm sure they did.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm tempted. I can do it and still have 3 billion. So I'm tempted. Load all my ships on it.
Yep.
I remember last year you said, "I'll never."
Yeah, have a carrier. Well, I didn't know you were gonna park the damn thing way the hell out there, and it was, I didn't know all the good uses for it.
Yeah,
So,
I knew there were lots of good uses for it, but I had a plan I wanted to do.
and it may actually just be parked somewhere and set for a long time. But I'm not going to sell ships on it, and I'm not going to sell modules on it. What you bring, you can store.
Yep.
But the redemption off is I just, you can turn in your bounties, your combat bonds.
Yep.
I think it even has an interstellar faction where you pay your fines and stuff, is it not?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the whole reason for getting it.
So. But I had to laugh my butt off because Philip was telling me, yeah, there's lots of planets between here and Sagittarius A that has lots of tritium hotspots. And I was like, yeah, you can't discount it just because it has a little yellow dot doesn't mean it's going to produce
they're
anything for you.
big yellow dots, but anyway.
Big yellow in between doesn't matter.
It's good when you get free converging and you go right in the middle of them. You've got more chance.
Gauge.
To a certain extent, yeah, I agree.
But
it's a luck of the draw because you can go in the same place 4 times, look at your look at your radar, drop in at 2.43 or whatever, so far away from the planet, and the only time I ever seen that stuff works is like with Astro and his magical egg.
Well, mapped mining does work, but you got to have somebody take the time to actually map out the asteroid field.
Yeah. And then you have to be good enough doing what you're doing
to spot
to follow the map.
Yeah.
Well, to follow the map. But
yeah, if their map's written well enough.
Yeah, but the map's not going to do you no good on the other side of Sagittarius A because nobody's mapped them.
Yep.
Yep. Engage.
But I got to get a hold of Dunkel. He's got a system. It's about 500 light years from the bubble. He said it's awesome for tritium. So.
Okay.
Guess what, Trace?
I get to fill your carrier.
Yeah.
You're going to buy one then?
I'm thinking about it. I really am.
She was good enough to keep mine full enough to get it to the Hieronymus Delta. So I'll be happy to fill hers.
Well, no, I'm just only going to get like 6,000 tons because I want it.
Well,
I had a little
Lynn's
brainstorm
not
here.
Using it to really go far from the bubble, so shouldn't be too hard.
I had a little brainstorm here. You know how I've been doing those missions for 50 million?
Yeah.
The delivery.
Yeah. I'm going to
just collect a whole bunch.
I'm going to jump over to a system that sells the gold and the silver and the indite and the brendite.
Just fill up your carrier.
Yeah, and then jump to the one that has all the freaking missions for 50 million and just sit there and just go nuts.
Carrier and back. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, you fill up the carrier. You don't actually use the carrier to jump because the amount of time it takes to charge that you could have took a ship already to the spot. So
Philip, she's gonna. You just don't get it. She's gonna fill the carrier.
I know.
That's 25,000 tons.
Yes, I know, but she's not using the carrier to jump.
After she fills it with 25,000 tons, of course she is.
Philip, do you realize that while I'm going to get the next load or the last load, that I can program that carrier from where I'm at to jump while I'm still filling up at the station?
I know.
So the carrier will be already jumped in the system before I'm finished ready to jump out of the
I
system.
still think I
Your
could take it.
concept of how the carrier
I
works is
still
0
think
to
I
none.
could take a ship back and forth faster.
If you don't stop raising your voice and screaming, I'm gonna mute your ass.
I can outfly a carrier, outdistance a carrier with this ship.
For one run, Philip, what you're forgetting is 25,000. That's over 50 missions.
You
And
can't
she only has to
outfly
jump
that.
it once.
Wow, that really puts it in perspective.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he can't get his mind
Actually,
past the
maybe
0.
You're still gonna have to flip the board though. I doubt there's 50 missions popping up all at once that have these 50 million credit missions for you.
Well, I've seen a crew of 4, but they have to have good team members, not team members that's like la la. And they pull 2 wing missions apiece for
Okay.
50 million.
Okay.
And
good.
if you got a carrier sitting there, you go fill it up and you finish it.
Okay.
So that's 100 million times 4 is 400 million in less than 10, 15 minutes because your carrier's right there.
Mhm.
But you got to have somebody that does the missions that understands and knows what mission to take and reads the damn bottom of the mission to make sure they're taking the right one. I mean, even Hawk said you can go 500 million, you can do $1 billion an hour if you use the right place. Will they nerf it? Probably.
I've followed his videos and I can never get as much money as he does, but I get it.
Well, what he's doing with this.
But
Okay,
he's just,
this one.
he must.
Yep. So what he's doing is he's in a wing of 4, and in that wing of 4, each person takes 2 50 mil missions.
And there are
So
there.
that's 8 50 mil missions that you can flip every 10 minutes.
Wow.
It does work because
Wow,
when these guys here was at Shinrada, how many 50 million trips did we do?
I don't know. I didn't do it. I saw they were there, but I didn't have time to do them.
Well, I picked
But
one
you
up,
just-
and you guys would do it. I mean, you guys would go.
Yeah.
You know, if we all picked one up, then that would have been a different story. But we wasn't. You guys were doing something else, but then you jump in. You picked a 9 million one up.
Yeah, you
'Cause I
got to get
told you
everybody allied.
It's like I told you. Next time, get allied with it so you can pick a 50 million, a 9 million.
I
one.
have most of them alloyed.
Well, then you just didn't know how
Well,
to pick the
most
mission.
of the faction ones. I need to ally the independents.
I ally every one of them so they'll all pop it.
Is that in Jameson?
Yeah.
Memorial?
That's it. It's Jamerson's Memorial. Everybody there, I think there's 4 of them. I'm allied with all of them, and they were popping the $50 million missions or credit missions every time I turn around.
I believe there's the state expansion, and any system of the right economy in expansion will have that happen.
Yeah. But I couldn't find them, and Jameson was closer.
There's the Dark
Well,
Will
they think
and
Yeah. Well, no, all of them were. That's where the Dark Will's at, but all of them was popping the 50 million. There was one time, because you only could take 2 missions at once, or you could only do 1 mission, but you could take 2 on your thing. But if it had allowed me to take more, I could have had 5 50 million missions, but it won't let you stack them. So And then, of course, these gentlemen cannot see the same board I see, so they didn't see them. It's always different. Are you going round and round, Trace?
Little bit. I'm looking for a parking spot.
That's another thing I like about Dobbs Hub. You just come out here and just squat anywhere you want.
There we go.
In about 2 weeks, I'm going to head off to whatchamacallit, a system about 10, 15,000 light years from here. So I'm in position.
Okay. If you're talking about Odyssey,
Yeah.
it depends on when they take the snapshot of you.
What do you mean?
Won't it, Trace?
No.
Well, no, they're going to convert the whole database.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So
they're going to end
you'll
up.
Trace out there in the middle of the dark will be able to do Odyssey from out there.
Yes. If he logs into Odyssey.
It will be the same database, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
That's why they're going to take all of Elite down for like 4 days.
Yep.
Because they're not copying the database; they're running an upgrade script on it.
Yeah.
Oh God, what are they gonna break?
Yeah, I know. That's my worry.
I'm worried they're going to break the bookmark system that we already have, so I'm writing down certain systems I want to remember.
I gotta go through all my bookmarks.
Yeah.
Just open it up. Take a photo screenshot of it.
Gonna have to, yeah.
That way you get the correct spelling.
Yep. I'll have to do that on both characters.
Why? Darkwing doesn't care, does he?
It's the same database.
Yeah.
There is no difference.
No, I know.
What he's saying is they could mess it up for Darkwing too, because it's going to be a new.
Darkwing doesn't really care about bookmarks anyway, right? He's just a tutorial type of character.
Oh, I still use bookmarks.
Do you, Trace? I don't know. Are you smart enough to use bookmarks?
No, I'm not saying he doesn't use bookmarks. I'm saying the bookmarks he has are not that important that if he loses it, it's dead. And it's on a character that's going to be resetting periodically anyway.
Yeah, well, periodically, maybe every couple of years.
I love it when Philip gets his little feelings hurt. He has to scream.
No. There's a big difference between a bookmark from a engineer or something, and a bookmark of a system in the middle of nowhere that only exists basically as a bookmark. There's no other way to locate it.
It is annoying.
Yeah, if you remember what system it was.
What is that? Did that happen before when they brought Horizons out? Did everyone's bookmarks disappear and stuff like that then?
They've had a number of times where they've messed with the database that they screw up bookmarks.
Yeah.
Or other things.
Hell, Trace is a good example. He went on Distance World 1 or 2, and when he came back, they did the reset of the damn server, and it wiped out all of his first discoveries out there.
Oh, no.
Yep. I discovered systems out there on Distant Worlds 1, and when they changed the exploration system with the new scanners and everything like that, they reset all the data.
Painful.
Yeah.
So I was going out there where I knew there was an Earth light because I discovered it, and it was no longer there.
Oh, because they generate when you find them, don't they, sort of thing?
I
They
just
sort of,
Yeah, they.
until they're discovered, they're not set in stone, sort of thing. Yeah.
hopefully
And it
that
turns
doesn't
out-
happen.
And it turns out when they changed the exploration system, they reset all of most of the data in the universe.
Yep. I found a system with 7 terraformable rockets on it. So, don't want to lose
Yeah,
that place.
we've heard that. It
What's
just
funny is I've been to that system twice now, and I've got in my EDSM account that system twice with 2 different sets of contents.
Mm, that's hilarious.
And somebody else has first on it instead of me.
Oh, that sucks.
it
But
happens.
you know the truth.
EDSM
Well,
knows the truth.
Yeah,
That's it. That's all that really matters.
yeah. That's the reason why I don't
It's
put so
gutting.
much importance or emphasis on first discoveries. It's like, yeah, okay.
I would have liked them to have brought out organic life that was in unique, and once you've discovered it, your name's on it, and never be found on another planet as unique to that planet. If they could have procedurally produced things like that would make you want to go and explore, you know what I mean? More. I hope they might do. You never know. But
I wish they'd
I
put a
hope
zoo
so.
on here of all alien life forms. Little space monkeys and all that, so I could walk around on foot and just look at them.
Yeah, that would be weird to have alien life forms and stuff, apart from Thargoids, like snails and things.
Oh hell, have a Thargoid in a cage.
They scare me.
They've been stealing enough of us. It's payback time.
It is. I don't want no war with them, but they,
Well, we keep going and encroaching on their territory.
Yeah.
It's going to happen.
yeah. And they was probably there first.
Well, they're probably older than we are.
Yeah.
Oh, considerably.
Yeah.
But we almost wiped them out once with what Jameson did.
But I'm wondering what side effects it had because like a cockroach, you spray it with stuff and you may kill the first little layer, but the
Yeah.
next layer comes back and they're immune to that stuff.
Yeah. Well, they survived, didn't they? So
Yeah,
didn't kill them out like you thought.
I don't know. We could, as humanity, we can be some cruel people, even in games.
We do good
Humanity
things.
is
Though,
not
as well.
very
I like
humane.
we do good things when it comes to animals, like rescuing whales on beaches and things. That's when I like to see humanity at work. You know what I mean? And
Yeah, but did they really do it to save the animal or just to get their name in the paper?
Oh yeah, well, that is true. I don't know.
It's kind of like, I'm going to outdo so and so. He saved a turtle. I'm going to do a whale.
Well,
Yeah,
there
what was
are
it with the
both
turtles
sorts.
that they needed rescuing one year? I can't remember what it was now. They all needed taking, and there was thousands of volunteers going to
Yeah.
pick up these little babies because they was going the wrong way or something. I don't know.
Their sonar was messed up.
Yeah, so it was something like that. They couldn't see
Yeah.
the moon or something. It was cloudy.
About the same time that happened, there was some weird thing happened down there at the Florida International Airport. Their GPS or their elevation changed. and almost caused a few planes to crash until they adjusted it. And it was about the same time that those whales were having a problem with their sonar.
Makes sense.
It was the first time I've ever heard it happening, and I haven't heard it happen since. So I don't know.
Well, we're due for a polar reversal
Yeah.
shortly.
Yeah.
Oh, it's happening.
Well,
It's
it's in
like,
process, so.
yeah, it's happening. It's in the process happening because I've lived here on this property since 1966. And the moon in the wintertime would be on the north side of the house. And the moon in the summertime would be on the south side of the house. Well, the last 2 years, 3 years that I know of, that I've kept watch, the moon, doesn't matter summer, winter, fall, spring, is on the south side of the house. It doesn't move back north.
That's the wobble of the Earth. Sort of, its axis ain't perfect, is it? It's got like a slight wobble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the moon is also not in a stable orbit.
That's
It
right.
is
It's
yeah,
leaving.
getting further away, apparently, isn't it? It's like,
well, it's like all this time, you could almost set your watch by it. When summer happened, the moon was there, and in the wintertime, it was on that side. You can't guarantee it you can't. So,
remember when I was a
something's
kid,
happening.
you had proper winters and really hot summers, but the winters would be like 3 months of solid like snow for weeks, sort of thing.
Well, you've got what I believe it's called a Milenkov progression of the Earth's orbit. In addition to the moon, basically, it's moved an inch or inch and a half in the past 150 years away from the Earth, and it's slowly exiting orbit.
Well, I believe too.
Yeah.
Everybody's just launching nuclear rockets at me to see if they could reach me and all that stuff, and then they land on me and make all these tracks and leave these damn waving things on my surface. Yeah, I'd leave too. It's like, geez, let's get out of Dodge.
It's a
Sneak
shame
out
that
the
they
back door.
didn't make the moon landable, though, isn't it? They could have
Well-
even had the American flag there that you could find where Armstrong stuck it in.
Except it fell over when they launched.
Oh, did
Yeah,
it?
it floated over.
It did.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
it could give you the job of putting it back up, couldn't it?
Yeah.
That would be good. Pick the flag
All
up and stick
raggedy,
it back in.
taggedy.
I'm surprised on one of the other missions that went up there, they didn't drive over and stand it up again.
It's actually my understanding that everyone who lands on the moon now tries putting it back up.
I doubt it. If they did, they would.
Doesn't mean it's going to stay up though. I mean,
Actually,
They
if they
gotta
really
play the-
wanted, if they really
They
wanted
should
it
do,
to
'cause
stand
there's
up,
no-
they have enough stuff around. Hell, take a picture out of that one girl's book and use Gorilla Glue. That'll stick it.
There's no wind or anything, so there's no reason it should once it's stuck in
Right.
good enough.
Yeah,
Well, they-
micrometeors can
yeah.
knock it
Yeah.
over, but
Well, like you said, it was there, and then when they launched the little lunar lander or whatever,
it just
the
blew
thrust
it over.
from it blew it over.
But they stuck it too close to the takeoff point, didn't they? They should have stuck
Yeah.
it further away,
Basically.
so oh dear.
But that's where the camera was, so that's where they stuck it.
Yeah.
Got to
Well,
have
not
pictures
be
for
limited then.
prosperity.
At that point, it was all about getting the picture and putting it there, and they weren't worried about taking off or what was going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
And so when they took off, well, the thrusters knocked it over.
Well, I'm curious of what the hell China found on the dark side of the moon.
More rocks.
Yeah. Big surprise there.
Well, they found water supposedly.
I doubt it.
If there's any water
can claim
from
that
Ice, not water. Ice.
yeah, ice.
Even so,
So
I doubt it because then there would be some on this side too. The other side doesn't get
It
any
could
less
be
light than
from
this side does.
it could be from a shavings from a comet or something passing by for all we know.
but it would be cool. Hell, I think it would be cool if they let us land on Earth so we could drive around and look at all the museums. Where I don't want to go in real life, because I don't want to fight the crowds and all that crap. I could just take my commander down there and walk around and look.
It
Go
would have been
Tartarus.
nice to look at the Earth rising on the moon, though. That would have been pretty cool to stand there and watch the Earth come up,
Mm.
like Armstrong did. It must be amazing to see the Earth from standing on it.
It'd be a surreal moment, wouldn't
Satellite,
it?
Yeah.
You lived there on that planet, on that marble for, 45 years or so, and now you're an astronaut and you're standing there on the moon or whatever, and all of a sudden you see
You can block it out with
the
your thumb,
Earth.
sort of thing. That's the weird thing, isn't it? Yeah. You put your thumb up and cover it.
I think that's when you realize just how small you are.
Yeah.
You're actually not as important as you thought.
Well, I'm getting there. I'm filling up on a few more things.
Oh, me too. I got this one. You have to go around 4 times
There's a
before it
few more.
pops.
I'm almost done handing all my loot to this Reyes system.
Good. Just keep handing.
After
I'm
this, I'm
done.
just going to fill up my materials.
I kind of like the person on Thanksgiving that ate so much food and then ate every piece of a piece of every dessert that was on the table. I've kind of foundered myself on this CG, and therefore I really just don't want nothing to do with it. Oh, it's like no.
I'm in the top 25% on the other one, so I might do. I don't know. I'm not doing it tonight. Though, another Jones.
No,
I
I'm
might do
done.
it tomorrow.
As long as I stay in 70 in the 75, I'm happy.
Yeah, that's the main thing.
That's all I care about this one.
Yeah.
I don't care. We still gotta get Trace home though.
What do you mean?
Back to the bubble.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, after I fill up on stuff, maybe I'll go get them.
Yeah, because when I buy the carrier, I want Trace the miner. He's got the ship for it. Although I guess I could go and talk to the bird pit and say, "Hey, gentlemen, want to do me a favor?"
Spend the rest of your life mining for me?
No, I'll just tell them I need 6,000 tons, and they'll say I'll have it done in about 4 hours. Be right back.
Okay.
So how much would it cost in actual credits if you just bought
41,000 a ton
per ton, and you
Yeah.
got 25,000 tons?
Yeah.
Ooh.
What did it cost you? Over 400, like close to $1 billion to fill up the first time in the bubble?
Yeah, that wasn't paying full price either.
Oh,
Gee.
It takes a lot to fill.
yeah. But I'm not going to fill it all the way. I'm just going to get 6,000 tons so I can have the rest for like gold, silver, whatever.
How many tons does it take for a single jump of 500 light years?
It was
500
250 of 266 a jump. You could get what, 4 jumps or 5 jumps to 1,000.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's either 4 or 5 depending on how the stars lined up.
Yeah. So it's like 250 some tons per jump.
Oh, okay.
With in reality, that was about 2 hours, 2.5 hours of a cutter mining.
Yeah.
Before they nerfed it.
And you can only get tritium laser mining, can't you? You don't get core. Yeah.
We seen some. No, we seen painite cores, didn't we?
Yeah,
Not
I
tritium
found the
cores.
painite core.
But they do have subsurface and surface.
Yeah, that's quite fun. That subsurface mining. I don't mind that little mini game. It's a bit tricky first of all, but
that's a good.
I've heard Trey's cuss a lot. Yes. Move.
I missed.
Or the asteroid spinning out of control and he's trying to catch it.
Yeah.
Oh well. Good days. Good days.
I find mining quite therapeutic, to the truth, when I go out mining.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's quiet.
Yeah, just me and the rocks.
And
We
the
ought to have.
occasional pirate.
Yeah. We ought to have a party, Trace. It's been. I think this is when I joined you in the beta for the carrier.
Pretty close, yeah. I don't
June-
remember exactly which month.
June it came out.
Yeah, we successfully deployed that to the Deep Space Support Array, so...
Yeah.
So where is your carrier, Trace?
My carrier is in the Hieronymus Delta.
Go past
No idea.
Sagittarius A towards the other side and go to the left a little bit and up
Wow.
2 regions.
Yeah.
Ah.
Oh,
And you
nice.
can call it back if you wanted. You can call it back from there. You don't have to go there, do you?
Well, no, you gotta
No,
plot
you
every
have-
jump for it.
Yeah.
But you
And
can
there's
call
Yeah.
it.
What he's saying is you can stay in the bubble and bring it back to you. You got to plot every jump, but yeah, you can bring it back to you.
Oh, right.
Well,
Only
at least I
problem
could bring it
is-
as far as Colonia before it ran out of
Yeah.
Tritium, yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody has to go out there and mine for the.
So it's 54,510 light years from Sol.
It's a long ways.
Long
It's
way.
dark.
In Thuichi XK-BC2-1.
It's dark.
Never-
It's out there by Nebula too.
Yeah.
Never even been that far. Colonia is
Well-
about the furthest I've been, just off Colonia.
The thing is with the Deep Space Support Array, if you go to the map that they've got of them, you can find ways to explore the galaxy where you're never more than 10,000 light years from a carrier.
It's a safety net.
Yeah, and that's what it's intended as, is an explorer safety net. You get yourself damaged and in trouble, just look up the nearest carrier and make a beeline for it.
I wonder how many people's used yours while it's been out there. I bet loads.
Quite a few.
Oh, yeah.
And they might
Quite a
think,
few.
thank God for that.
There's
They
been
might
several
come to
times
their rescue.
he's not really had to pay maintenance or upkeep on his ship or on his carrier because they donated enough data to him to
Exploration
pay
data.
for it. Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, I think I've got well, the carrier gets 12% of any exploration data sold,
Hmm.
and I've taken in 200 million or 300 million in that 12% cut over since it's been out there.
In June, no, we got it there. When did we get it there?
About 9 months ago.
No, we flew. I mean, we had to go out there. We didn't
Yeah.
get there till about August, September.
I could go back and look.
We left it June 10th. We filled it up with tritium and stuff June 10th, and then we took off. I know that. And then it took us, what, 3 months to get there? That's about
Took us
right. July, August,
Took us
September. Yeah,
29 weeks to get there.
whatever that is.
Oh, wait a minute. No, that's
Total.
that's
isn't it?
when I that's well, that's when it reached solvency.
Guys, this CG's going to
There it
take off
is.
too.
Good.
It took 11 weeks to get there.
11 weeks.
I can tell because that's when the hull maintenance stopped.
Yeah.
Because every time you jump, it damages the hull.
Yep.
Top 25.
Good.
That's where I am on that other one.
Yeah. Oh, it's the Nanoman is tagged as complete now, so you might be able to hand it in.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I just see a beluga nearly hit that mountain at that so
Yeah.
very close.
A
It's funny
beluga
watching them fly
almost
around.
rammed into a mountain.
Yeah.
Nearly.
Are you at Dav's Hope?
Yeah.
He's gonna.
It looked like it from my perspective. It might have been 1,000 feet away. I don't know, but it looked close to me.
Yeah, he said something about after you're done with your stream, so we don't interrupt your stream, that we go to that place where he was, that base.
Ejetta.
Ejetta. Well, I'll tell you in a few minutes. I'm going to go to Nanoman and see if I can't collect this ship before
Yeah.
Elite decides. Ah!
Yeah, I'm heading there myself.
It's only 3
Let
jumps
the
from
dog.
off, so I'm going to tell
That's
you,
a lot,
boss. I know you hate to relog and stuff, but you're so close to Dobbs Hope that it'd probably be worth your while to come down here and make 5 runs around or something. At least build it up a little bit.
Yeah. That way I don't have to trade across for everything.
Right. Well, not only that, but not only do you get data, encoded data, but you also get the materials.
Right.
And them Guardian things use a lot of these materials. That's why I was so low on them. That's why I've come back, because they nicked them all.
Yeah, and see, that's another thing with that courier. We just pop over there. You guys buy what is it that we need into? However many we need, and you could just put it in the courier, and then we could find a tech broker, and I could just park right there, and you guys can get what you need, take it over there, get your Guardian things, come back and get you some more, take it over there, and you
That's
don't have
the
to worry
beauty
about
of-
pirates.
Having that storage is another really big reason to get a fleet carrier in it. That storage is
Yeah.
brilliant.
Oh, my thumb is so sore from doing the same thing over and over and over and over again.
It got my wrist too because you know you have the turret on the joystick
Yep.
and whipping that puppy around. It's like, oh my god.
I use my mouse for my turret.
Oh
I
no.
found that I couldn't do it on the thumb thing on the joystick.
Oh no, I use a joystick on the turret because that way if I'm on the guardian side, I can use my throttle and forward and backwards and swap around there in the turret and just blow the tire out of them sentinels.
Yeah, that is the
Got
one
everything right there.
disadvantage.
Yeah, I was thinking of remapping a button to get the scanner on my main trigger rather than the secondary trigger.
Yeah, that's hard with the thumb, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm
I
much
wonder.
more accurate.
Then you
with
got to
my
change your
mouse.
fire groove. I mean, you got to just keep changing fire grooves. Yeah.
That's basically what I need to do is change the fire group and put it on the main trigger rather than the secondary.
Yeah, I've got mine that way, but I meant turning the turret.
Ah, okay.
It's on my joystick. I just twist it.
Right. Now, do
You
I
don't
go
have
to
the twist.
Do I go to
Huh?
Dav's Hope or? Because I just filled up on those two. Well, no, I can fill up on the. I think I need to do one trading session. All right.
I'm sure there's more data in Dave's Out now than there used to be.
I got four
Traveling
different
Yeah, let's
different.
not-
You can get four, but it ain't gonna pop four at every time. It's one thing you scan. It may pop four this time, the next time one, the next time two, maybe four again, then maybe a three.
Engage. Oh, come on, Anubis. Engage.
But when you come to Dawes Hope, not only do you get that, but you get like 501 data points, or 501,000 credits to turn somebody and 488 to turn somebody else. Almost a million. Just to go around circles.
Well, I think that's what I'm going to do is I'm going to change my firing group.
Make it easier on your hand.
Yeah. Since the trigger for the thumb is a push button.
Yeah.
You know, it's designed for basically launching missiles, not for holding down.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're starting to get repetitive strain injury.
Yeah. Carpal tunnel, here we come. It's like last night. How do you explain these injuries to your doctor? I was playing Elite Dangerous and was clicking my mouse button 78,000 times in 2 hours. Sure cure. Take a week off from Elite.
I can't. It's a timed event going on.
Engage.
Yeah. He's like saying, well, good luck. It's gonna be painful.
Yeah. Well, like when I hyperextended my elbow. My doctor at the time said, well, you can let it heal. It'll take 6 to 8 weeks. Or I can fix it with surgery, and you can have the surgery heal for 6 to 8 weeks. And it'll cost you money.
Or you can keep using it and keep tearing it and keep taking longer to heal.
Well, I took 6 weeks off and then went back to playing hockey.
Yeah. It's
course,
like
the
I
la-
was. Go ahead.
The last injury I had in hockey basically ended my playing as goalie pretty much permanently. I separated my shoulder and it just didn't heal right.
Yeah, we can complete it now.
Engage.
Shoulders are one of the worst things to muck about with. They have to heal themselves, don't they?
I have 7.5 bill.
Nice.
All right.
So I separated one shoulder laying out for a disc playing Ultimate, and separated the other one, which is the only injury I ever had playing goal, when I dove out on a puck.
Ouch.
So, you don't generally have a backup goalie in pickup hockey. So I asked one of the largest guys on the team to hold my hand. I popped my shoulder back in place and finished the game.
You sound like I did. I was playing basketball and stepped on another girl's foot, twisted my ankle, and we were in a tournament, and
Brendan Barrett.
yeah, the coach said, let's look at it, and I said, no, you take the shoe off, I'll never get the shoe back on. And I said, tighten the laces up as tight as you can get it, and then get some of that damn tape and throw it around there, stiffen it up. And he said, you don't know, it could be broke. And I said, well, it don't matter. All we got is another 12 minutes, and it's over with.
Yep. Well, I also had to walk out from top of Mount Monadnock on a wrecked ankle. Can't walk right anymore.
After the game? No, I didn't walk. Couldn't.
Yeah, I've got an ankle injury that I had. I had a motorbike accident that sort of done an ankle, and
bike accidents.
It weren't too
Motorbike
bad though. Yeah, motorbike. Weren't as bad as my brother's.
Worked with a guy
really bad one.
Yeah. Worked with a guy who no longer had a working knee because of a motorcycle accident.
Yeah.
Wow.
I give up driving motorbikes because I thought I've had a good time on them, and they're gonna end up killing me. It's not you; it's other car drivers that just don't see you pull out.
Yeah.
Or decide it's fun to squash you between their van and a Jersey barrier.
Yeah.
Yeah, people just don't see you. It's like you're not there.
No, according to the other guy, he looked the guy right in the eye through the mirror before the guy sideswiped him.
Yeah.
Absolutely intentional. Of course, he didn't get the plates, so the guy got away with it scot clean. But
that's why I've got a dash cam in my car, because there's so many shenanigans and people doing crash for cash over here. It's unbelievable. They sort of set it up between them and basically slam their brakes on in front of you at a certain moment using two cars, and it's basically a setup, and there'll be a car full of people and they all claim for whiplash injuries, and it comes into thousands. But the dash cams saved a lot of people from them type of scams.
You were going to say something, Lynn?
Yeah, I was going to tell you. I got 9,541,000,000.
Yikes.
If I stay where I'm at on the other one, it's 10 billion.
Wow.
So I made 5 billion off of this. Well, I can't say that because the other one's not done yet. But if it holds, I've made 5 billion off of this one CG.
Wow. One carrier, thank you very much.
Yeah, I'm thinking if I should dump this into the other CG. The second run. Because then I should
Do
get...
whatever.
What do you need for top 10%?
Hold on, let me get back over there.
I gotta
Probably about
refresh it.
40,000, I would have thought.
It's going up. The people are leaving this CG,
Yeah.
going over there. That's the reason why I'm not gonna mess with it.
Yeah, it looks
Yeah.
about. It hasn't gone up that much since I logged in. It's about right where it was. But top 10% is 21K and up.
Of okay.
Probably 22K.
Okay. So the second
Oh,
one
that's-
would
that's
get me there.
Oh, I'm not far from the top 10% then. One
Yeah.
load would get me quite up there. I might do that tomorrow.
We have fewer days, so it's probably worth it to keep our rank up there.
Can't argue with the money.
I'm in the
Well,
top.
credit.
What is it? I'm in the top 25%.
I think I only did one load there.
Yeah.
Ah, that's all I did.
That's all I did.
Yeah. Just to get me in the 75% if all else fails, sort of thing. That's what it
Yeah.
was.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hell. That's another thing. When can we pick these puppies up?
Oh,
Alrighty.
why is it when you hit something that your inventory's full on and you can run over one, you fly?
Yeah.
It's like it's a springboard. No.
May 8th is when the kill warrant scanner will be in your cargo.
Okay.
Now, where did I put all my junk?
That's what I use, loads of conductive ceramics.
What did I do wrong?
Oh.
There we go. Yeah, that one's proper. 2 for 3.
Oh. It was dusty here today. My sinuses are gonna kick in.
Mm.
Dusty. Oh, I know where.
Good shot of Death, though, just to compare it to Odyssey.
What?
where the mountain is when it finally.
Alright.
Oh. They said they might move it.
Well, they're gonna have to move it up, or else it's gonna be like the engineering bases in Odyssey, and the pads are gonna be underground. So half your buildings materials will be underground. They're gonna have to move it. Yes. Their terrain is gonna be different, so they're gonna have to move it up or out or down or something.
Galaxy map. Track landing here.
I wonder if you set it to autopilot if you can land on the pads. In Odyssey.
No, you crash into the ground.
Oh, okay. It's worth a thought. It's worth a shot because the auto
Collision detection
landing allowed
wins.
me to bypass the alarm system.
But by all means, go ahead and try it.
But yeah. In theory, collision detection should win.
I mean, if it was only a meter below ground, it would probably lock in, but it's more than that. So
Okay.
they didn't
Chris?
just miss; they missed badly. Yeah.
You may want to rethink Dog's Hope.
Why?
Well, because I'm sitting here looking at the stuff that I collected from there, and
Crap.
it's got.
Engage.
Well, since you know what I'm thinking, just go ahead and tell the story, Phil.
Go on. Continue.
Well, it's good for collecting the manufactured materials, but the encoded, I started out with 0 in this one, and I only got 70. And it's, I've been around and around that for a few times.
Yeah, it's pretty good for the certain manufactured ones.
Right. So, I don't know. To go try Isanol?
Might want to try Isanor, see if they fixed it.
Or go to where he was talking about at that base. He said he'd take me over there and show me how to go through it. That I don't get the base attacking me.
It's nice to have options.
Yeah.
What was that you said, the other one? I don't even
It's
put it up in
annoying.
there.
It's a permit.
Isanol,
You gotta
yeah.
get a permit. Yeah, you gotta get a
Isanor is a
permit.
permit system. There is a permanent signal source in there, an unofficial station or something like that. And there's a battle between two different pirate groups. So you can go in there and ships keep coming in and leaving and coming in and leaving and fighting each other, and they're all combat ships. So you go in there and you just scan them. But don't pick anything up.
Right. Just
It-
scared.
Yeah, you
No
just scan them.
strike.
I mean, they'll drop me all sorts of manufactured materials and some cargo and this, that, and the other thing. You touch anything they drop, they stop fighting and all turn on you.
And they automatically reset when you jump out and go back in. There's no delay.
Gauge.
No, I don't think I've got Isanor system. I've got Akanal.
Yeah,
Akanal.
yeah. Isanor you have to go and specifically get.
Yeah.
You have to sort of ally to a faction, do you, or something?
Yes, and then they send you on a permit mission.
Yeah.
But if you go in Isanor, don't pick up no material.
Don't pick up materials, don't pick up cargo, keep your cargo hatch shut.
Is it a high security thing then? Like, got them 5 stars next to it or whatever it is?
No,
it's
they're
pirates.
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 So they'll just
Oh,
attack
pirates.
you. Yeah.
Ah.
The pirates fighting each other for domination. And they won't bother you. You can sit there and scan them all you want to, but the first time you pick up something, they all turn on you.
Oh, of course, yeah.
I made the mistake of going and picking up something the first time I tried it. And, when 6 anacondas turn on you.
Yikes!
It's like over within a couple of seconds, isn't it? If if they're all.
Well, I had a good
once.
enough ship that I got out with 30% hull.
Oof. Wow.
Luckily, they don't have any memory.
Yeah, once you leave and come back, it's like they don't even remember you. Oh!
Well, I left to fix my ship, came back, jumped back in again, and minded my own business.
Yeah.
Which you should have been doing in the first place.
Well, they're dropping all these beautiful materials. I
Well,
mean,
if they have no memory, it might not be that bad. Shoot a bunch of limpets out there. Once the
and the
limpets
first
are
time
in,
one
jump
picks
out.
up, you don't have time. As soon as a limpet touches one, they're after you.
Oh, okay. It's not once it goes into your hole.
Nope.
Oh, damn, okay. They're a bit
That was
touchy,
absolutely
don't you think?
horrible. Well, you know, they're all basically it's two pirate factions.
Yeah.
And so long as you're not taking anything of theirs, they really don't care. But
get
you know,
scared a
anything
lot.
that no, they tend to basically just ignore you.
Yeah.
Until you pick something up, and then everybody's like, "Hey, wait a minute, that's mine," and they all turn on you.
They're like, what the hell are you doing there, boy? That's mine.
We should go in there in the wing one time and just start stealing from them and then blow them up.
I nominate you.
I nominate you and somebody else to go do it.
Okay.
Yeah. There's
No.
No, you won't get either one of us to buy into that crazy scheme.
Even in
I
three,
won't even go into a regular combat zone with you, Philip.
even with
So,
three
no.
and three Corvettes.
You don't understand.
3 Corvettes. Yeah.
I was in there solo and had 6 anacondas come after me.
That's why we don't do that solo.
We don't pick on more than one anaconda at a time, even when we're in a war zone.
Yeah,
True.
he just don't remember, does he?
No. He's overconfident. And
Yeah.
Corvettes
That's the reason why
are
he
just
ended
so
up buying
beefy.
his. That's the reason why he ended up buying his Corvette. Not even an hour after he had it.
Look,
30 million
Okay.
replay.
Trace DC'd, and I thought he can come back in time.
I'm gonna say it again. It sounds like a broken record, but that's what you get for thinking.
I underestimated how crappy Trace's computer is. That's what happened.
And you underestimated how much of a moron you are.
I feel like almost indestructible in my federal correct, but I know when to get out once. If
Well, I
You
did
know,
leave
okay.
when I had 34,
No, you left when you had 17% hull.
but my shields were up. I mean, but they bypassed
The
my
weaponry,
shields.
the weaponry they had doesn't give a shit if you had shields up or not.
as soon as I'm down to like 50%, I'm out of there.
Yeah. 30 at the most, and it's because I'm still trying. I'm trying to scoot out, and they're
Trying
still
to
pounding
charge,
on me.
yeah.
But no,
So
he got
Randy-
that. He got that Corvette. He had that Corvette. He was 10 foot tall and bulletproof, and he found out that no, you're not. If you don't know how to fight, and you don't know how to do combat tactics, it doesn't matter what kind of ship you got.
Deploy landing gear. Oh, I've already deployed.
Okay.
No.
I remember taking at least one of them out before I had to get the hell out of there.
Don't make me go back and watch the video.
Go ahead.
Oh yeah, because you're not the one who has to suffer through the bullshit to just correct your ass. And my odds and percentages of being correct when I say something like that have been like 100%.
I killed someone.
Maybe one, but the other three.
Yeah.
I know you. I know that you killed innocent people and you got a bounty on your head.
No, I killed one of Dash
I remember
firing
that.
at me.
You killed innocent people too. You killed 2 of them in a wing or 2.
Well,
And
they
then you
should-
blame Elite.
They looked
And it's
dirty.
like, no. You look dirty too, so does that mean that Trace and I can just open up on you?
Hey, there's an idea.
Oh, you look dirty. That's not no answer. Especially when it tells you right down if they're wanted or clean. And you don't pay no attention to your HUD whatsoever.
I do.
You can't say that because you don't.
I do because
You don't
if
pay
I
no
did-
attention to the radar.
If I
You don't
did
pay no
it,
attention to whether.
I would have killed a lot more innocents than I have.
Well, who's to say you haven't?
I didn't. Because you get bounties on when you do.
Okay, this place here in Isnor, is it the unauthorized
Yes,
installation?
yes.
That's the
it.
one, yeah.
Okay. Rolling into the little puppy now. Well, 400 and some light seconds.
The first one might not give you much, but jump out and jump back in. Try a second time.
Oh, it's got to be better than running around in circles. Zoom, zoom, zoom.
Yeah, so long as they haven't, so long as they fix the nerfing.
Hopefully they have.
Yeah, I
We'll
know.
probably come over here and find. We'll probably come out here and find that you jump in and out 5 times and you're full
Yeah.
on 5s and 4s.
And that would
And it's like, what?
Oh, I really.
Well, that's the
hope-
way it used to be.
Yeah.
It'd be funny if they turned around and said, "Do you think you could steal our data?" Start attacking.
Yeah, they probably will. But I hope not, because if they just scan me, they'll find out I don't have one weapon at all.
As long as you ain't got no goods, that's all they're interested in, isn't it?
Now, if I was
Doesn't make
good
me
at
laugh.
if I was good at scooping, what I would do is I'd come in here and scan them all, turn around, find me one, get lined up with it, go for it. As soon as I scooped it up, close the cargo hat, and charge the But I'm not that good.
I love what they say sometimes. Pirates, it makes me laugh. Our enemies would have us be free. Fight for our freedom.
Yeah, I like it when you're in the
Who thought of
conflict.
that?
When you're in the combat zone, it says, "You will die now," and it's like, yeah, okay.
You're the one that says, "Just drop 10 things." Okay, you can make it easy on yourself and you're killing them.
Oh, we're fighting. We're fighting.
What do you mean you're fighting?
No, they're fighting.
Oh.
They're
Yeah.
fighting. They're fighting.
Of course they are.
Yeah, if you're not in a ship with really good shields, just be careful you don't get run over by one of those anacondas.
Oh, I'm out about 4.
Yeah, you're good.
Oh,
That was the
there's
other
a
thing.
lost missile. Whew. I've scanned 5 ships and got shit. Nothing.
Go out and back in. Sometimes the first jump is bugged, more or less.
I've seen a
Ooh, there's a
unauthorized
cutter.
installation somewhere. I can't remember where I see it. No. Sure,
Oh, I got it. Unexpected emission data.
Oh, nice.
little fighters don't give you nothing. Ooh.
Occasionally, but they only give you grade 1s.
People are dying left and right.
Oh yeah.
It's a bloodbath.
So when you oh no. Well, I got one piece of data.
Yeah, you just keep keep picking up data until they stop bringing more ships in, and they'll all leave at some point because the battle will be over. And so you jump out, give it a minute, jump back in.
Yeah. Well, I got them all, the ship scanned.
Okay, then just jump out and go back in. It will reset itself.
Distribution centers are good for their data as well.
Mostly,
Find one.
yeah, mostly the ones in the bulk scan data row. Occasionally a shield soak. You can also go to Hazres or conflict zones.
Yeah, since they don't
Just-
attack you and let you attack them first.
Mhm.
Okay, going back in for my second run.
Okay.
We'll see what it does.
Generally, if you get like 3 or so pickup, that's good.
I better be getting more than 3.
No, that's 3 ships, by the way, I mean. Not 3 total pickups.
I know that, but
But
that's
we
I was
scan
getting a
ships.
lot better than that when it was really running.
Yeah.
I was getting between 5 and 10 drops.
Yeah, the drops, yes. You'll get like 10 drops.
Well, I'm here and there is nobody here.
Okay, battle isn't started. You can
No,
either go up.
5. How close you have to be to it?
I don't
You
know.
have
It's
to
been
be,
a long time
you
since I've been there.
actually have to be pretty close to the station to even see if someone's firing out there. So,
I'm at 5, so I'm 4. Oh, here they come, here they come,
Okay,
here they come, here
yeah.
they come, here they come, here they come.
the lasers are hard to see.
No, I
Yeah.
seen them all jump in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so she's caught the beginning of the battle. In a single battle, there could be 100 or so ships that go through there.
I've never seen that many go through there.
Well, they get destroyed pretty
Okay,
quick.
did unexpected emissions.
Oh, nice.
Unaccepted, rather. I don't know. Jameson's is faster.
Okay. It's still nerfed then.
Yeah.
But I am getting data that I didn't get
At Jameson.
Well, yeah, because you're scanning all warships.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll give you different data.
Yeah.
But it used to be that the rate in there was about 20% of the ships would give you data, so 1 in 5. And when you're talking 100 ships,
It's a lot.
I was gaining more data. It was like 40%.
okay, well, you got lucky. It averaged about 20, which is a lot.
Well, I just
Yeah,
have to
20
say-
20 drops is 60.
Yeah.
knowing how Phil figures sometimes, I'd have to look at his percentages.
And I remember it being about 1 in every 5 ships.
Well, I've scanned 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and got 1 data drop.
Then it's still nerfed.
Yeah. You should have got a lot more drops. than
Should be
that.
1 in 5.
I'm getting very
Actually,
close.
I got more in front of a station scanning the ships.
Yeah.
And if that's what you're getting, it's still nerfed.
Yep.
I'm gonna go back in one more time. 3rd time's charm, right?
Hopefully.
Then if it's not no good, then I'm gonna go over there to that base that Chris was talking about.
They put a lot of effort into bases, I think, in there in Elite. I do like the bases. The art work of them, sort of thing. Like,
Oh shit! I'm being attacked.
Why are you
Get out.
being attacked?
I don't know. You asked this idiot. I
If
didn't
one
take
turn
nothing.
might have been you might have been caught in the crossfire.
No, only 1 ship in here.
and he decided to come at you. Okay. Time to go.
Okay.
I didn't. My cargo hatch was closed. Hadn't even targeted nothing. Not even the base. Was just swapping around there to scan him, and he opened up fire on me.
He's one of them shoot first, ask questions later.
It's the pirate's code.
I mean, it's too bad. That was the whole reason for getting
Yeah.
the Isidore permit.
I know.
Well, my shields are back up. I didn't take no damage. Let's go back in and see the little some buffs again. Okay. Hopefully I get to watch him and get his butt blowed up. Either that or he was bored waiting on these other guys. Oh, there's a Corvette. Ugh. Now he gave me aberrant shield pattern. Aber something.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
There's another Corvette. Nothing. Vulture. Nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
that's-
nerfed it. It's still nerfed,
Yep.
rather.
That's too bad.
It could be RNGesus fucking with you. It just randomly.
No, it's just this
gives
is
you
the
a-
second. This is the second time, or in a different day or a different month
Yeah.
that I've come in here, and it's nerfed.
Yeah, I saw a report on it that said they had nerfed data. So it used to be practically the best place to get data.
And
Oh damn! What are you firing missiles at me for?
what the hell?
What the hell?
Then what do you have on board?
Nothing.
What did you do to piss them off then?
Scanning through them, getting data. That's it.
Wow, so not only
Screw
did
this
they
shit.
nerf them out, now it's just scanning them annoys them? What the hell?
Apparently.
Well, luckily I got out before the missile got to me. Jesus. All right, you little fools don't want to play nicely? Screw you. I'll go someplace else. I can't believe I can go back down to Tom's house. At least you can play around there without getting killed. Lord, I'm just not having no luck with these things.
Well, now we know that Isidore is still dead.
Yeah.
And if you go in, you better be prepared to run.
I think a mixture of Jameson, Dab Soap, and that ejector gives you near enough, all apart from the wake scanning sort of thing.
Yeah.
But the wake scanning is high populated beacons, maybe. Might be
A space station that has a lot of people going in and out.
There's a lot of places you can get it, yeah.
Yeah.
It's them really rare ones, isn't it? I can't think of it.
Yeah.
You hardly ever get them.
Yeah, there's several that are mission only or trade.
Yeah. That's what the old Robigo run's good for some of them stuffs, isn't it?
Yeah, though Jameson's quicker. And since I'm here doing Jameson, I might as well just fill up.
Jameson. Oh, what?
The Jameson crash site.
Oh.
I have a tier 5 full. Now it's going up on tier 4. Drop the second load into the second CG, and that should be all done with the CGs. There we go. Tier 4.
Okay. Whoa, what is that? Permit. What'd you say the name of that place was?
What, the base?
Yeah.
Ejector. Yeah. It's in... Alright.
Oh, I just was trying. There's deer holdings.
I'll put it down somewhere.
Wouldn't want to
I'm
hold
here.
deer, they might get kicked.
I'm here. I'm just trying to find it on the planet. Abandonment terminal.
It's a free,
Wallace.
medium security. Got free,
Let's try on this one right here.
I've got it on the bookmarks.
Yeah, I got it. Ejector Leroy. 1,000 light seconds on.
Remember not
Just
to
stay
go
away. Just stay away from the big round, the big data point that's got the round globe on it.
land at least 3 kilometers away as well.
But it
That's
3
says,
kilometers away.
please scan me. Please scan me. You know it's begging to be scanned.
I'll make my way there.
Hey, Sparky!
Hello,
Welcome back.
Sparks. I'm in the private group now, Chris. Trace's private group.
Uh-huh.
I'm not in solo no more.
All right. Oh.
It does give you a warning that you're entering trespassing and gives you a chance to back up out of it, don't it?
Yeah, you don't have to enter a trespass zone. No.
Okay. And hey, Sparky, I'm not ignoring you. It's just that I'm in the elite, so I don't see the YouTube chat. So if you're talking to me, I can't hear you. Literally.
He's probably knocking on your front door.
Nah. He's got to go work tomorrow. Oh, of course, it's on the dark side.
Oh, that's not so bad with the ones with beacons. It makes them stand out a little better.
Yeah. No, I haven't been to this one, but I have been to a base like this.
You have to jump a pipe.
Yeah.
A couple of times.
Yeah, I quit because at the time I was new to elite and didn't really know how to run the SRV, but now I can jump up pipes. It's nothing. I can jump up on buildings. In Odyssey, anyways.
Yeah, I need to change my SRV controls at some point so that I can drive and steer the turret at the same time without getting confused.
Just friendly advice, I'd wait till after Odyssey launches and you download, because I imagine you're going to have to go in and reset everything anyways.
Yeah, I gotta remember to save them all off again. He said he had to go rescue Kelly on the side of the road. She busted a coolant hose.
Uh-oh. Well, you're such a gentleman. Hopefully you'll get a pie or something out of it.
System scan complete.
Wow.
Frameshift drive charging.
He wasn't lying when you said this base was huge.
He said KC made him go. He was taking a nap.
Casey's his fiance.
Aha! Oh, gotta do what she says.
And I believe, if I'm not wrong, Kelly is the mom-in-law. Or it could be sister.
System scan complete.
So park 3K out, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And depends what side you arrive at. But
Well,
head for the green. You'll see a green light shining up in the air, but like a sort
Yeah,
of
I see it.
spotlight type thing. Head towards that and start off scanning that one. That's the one that gives you data for the federal data or alliance data or imperial data. It shares between them, and normally by the time I've finished, I've got about £1 million worth of data to sell as well.
Says mother-in-law.
Landing gear down. Let's go down and take a look. –
That's not one of the. That doesn't start your timer going. That one with the green light coming out of it.
It does or does not?
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
The only ones, like the one in Davzo, that data terminal post. They're exactly the same as that.
Okay.
The ones that start the timer. And the when you go to that green light, the one with the green light coming at it, you scan that. The first data point is just behind you, and you scan. You just have to drive a little bit around the corner a bit, and you scan that, and then you head straight across to a pyramid-shaped thing, right across opposite to where you would be, just past a turret, and there's another one hidden behind that.
And it's almost 10, Trace. Just so you know.
Yeah, I think I'll go pick up my money from the community goal.
Yeah, that way if they change their mind, he's got it.
Yeah.
He's got it. He's got it.
Ooh, beryllium.
Hey, Sparky, I don't know. Do you have Steam account?
Nope, I don't want chemical waste. Don't want bio waste. Don't want limits. I'll take the combat stabilizers though.
Are you looting?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Ignore all the skimmers and that you'll see. They won't bother you.
Lovely.
As long as you don't shoot them.
Okay.
You can fly into them though. I do. I try and hit them. Okay. Your shields bounce them off.
Well, I'm easing over here. Coming up on the green light.
So you're going into like a little alcovey bit. You'll
No,
go
I'm,
right past.
I'm going
the
down
first
the hill. I can see the green line. I'm going down the hill before I get to the flat.
You're quite a way away. So I just keep heading towards that.
Yeah, I'm just kind of easing, trying to get used to the setup here.
The only trespass zone is right inside the actual thing, which you have to jump to get into it, so don't worry about any trespass zones.
What?
You don't need to go in there.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But there is one.
Everything should be able to
get on the roof.
Everything should be able to be got from the outside of it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's no danger. Once you know where all the data points are, it's a doddle.
Sparky said yes. I'm assuming to whether or not he had Steam.
Yeah.
Galaxy map. Galaxy map.
If you're going to be on Discord later, I'll catch you there, Sparks. If you're curious, Chris, Sparky's my son.
As fuck.
33 years old. Almost as old as Philip.
He's a young pup. I knew. I can remember as you get to 30, then everything starts going downhill.
So true.
Yeah, the best years are behind you there, mate. Sorry about that.
All your good times, yeah, now it takes you longer to recover from.
It's all hard work and more pain from now on in.
Now, can you do like you do at Dobbs Hope and just pull out here just a little ways and relog, or?
Yeah, once you finish the last data point, stay
Yeah.
right next to it,
And just
relog,
relog.
and then
Okay.
scan that first. Do it all backwards, you know what I mean? So you do it one way, and then you stop, reload, and then do it the other way in reverse, sort of thing.
Okay. What are you laughing
including that
Sparky
core
put up
data.
an emoticon.
at? Oh.
Yeah, I think it's the one that's a shrug, but I'm not sure. But let me see if I can mouse over it, get the definition.
Knowing him, there's
just
no
on my
telling.
way, super cruising to his jet and there.
Okay, well, I may just hang out here and let you show me.
Okay.
Because once I get it, I mean, once I go through it once or twice, I should be able to get it.
Yeah. It's easy rememberable once you know it. But it is
He'll
a
be
bit
on Discord
tricky.
later.
Okay.
Engage.
Yeah, it's a bit tricky if you don't know the last one because it's behind the wall. That's the only.
Yeah, it's like the other one. You have to put up there at an angle and.
It's like the Guardians. If you don't know where they are and the time starts ticking away, you start panicking and.
Oh, there's a turret.
When you start panicking, you make more mistakes, go too fast, because you don't have to go fast at all, really. Yeah, I don't even go over 20, I don't think. I just stay about 18, something like that. That's nice and comfortable.
Well, if it puts out a lot of more data that we don't have, it'll be worth driving around here.
Yeah, there's a couple that are really good. The 2 class 5s that it gives out.
Well, that's what we want.
Engage.
And 2 class 4s as well, which are good as well.
Yeah.
Yep. They're good.
Yeah.
Hey.
I hear you.
I did not say. There you go. I did not say you could interdict me, Mr. Pirate.
Mother's Day? When the hell is Mother's Day?
Sometime this
month. I don't know. I got old. Yeah. It is that month.
Yep.
So.
Well, you know as well as I do. It doesn't matter what you get me for Mother's Day. I'll be happy with anything.
Engage.
I'm not a picky person. The last time not the last time, but one of the Mother's Day's gifts you gave me a peach tree, and I got it planted. But you can't get them any. They're out of stock of everything, or I'd get Casey a couple.
Boy, nobody likes these performance enhancers. They're illegal everywhere I go.
Go figure.
Is that like the little blue pill?
Apparently.
The Olympics committee banned them as well, didn't they? A lot of athletes take them.
Yeah. They've got so much stuff in their system, it's a wonder they could even perform.
I know, when the Tour de France thing came to Yorkshire one year, I said, ain't Yorkshire got enough drugs problems?
Engage.
And I'm not talking about illegal drugs, you know. They're kind of like racehorses. You beef them up on B12 and a whole bunch of other stuff just to... You can beef them up to where they're running like 9,000 miles an hour. Used to deal with racehorses, and you give them some bone meal and or blood meal, and you give them some B12 and some alfalfa and some high protein food, and they come out of that barn not even racing yet, but just to let them in the trailer, they'd be stepping about 10 foot high and dragging your ass down the alleyway towards the trailer. They were ready to run. I'll look here in a minute.
just gliding in. It's pitch
Okay.
black. It's always black,
Engage.
this base as well. That's another thing. It's
Well, that's
always
like
in the
Trey
dark.
said, it's easier to see the damn beacons.
Yeah, it's no problem. And it's well lit up as well. the
Yeah, it's a
bases.
pretty nice looking system.
So, yeah.
I'm sure this is the one that you're supposed to go and hack into and deliver some stuff for.
Yeah, it probably is actually. I know if you scan that big hub thing,
Yeah.
they do come for you, and that's probably
Yeah, that's probably the part of the
be
mission or something.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got away, but only just. I must admit, my hull was on the SRV was down to like 30%.
Yeah, it's just like.
I was repairing it as well as I was running away. I repaired it twice.
Well, it's like isn't where I walk. I mean, my cargo hatch. Well, actually, I turned my cargo hatch off, so I wouldn't even be tempted if I accidentally hit the button. I don't have no weapons on here, and all I was doing was just scanning them. And all of a sudden, it's like pew pew, you're under attack. And it's like what? And then when I went in that last time, an Anaconda launched a missile at me. It says incoming missile. It's like.
I probably jinxed it by saying, "What if they start shooting at you?"
Yeah.
Because I said that.
You gave him an idea.
Yeah.
Shame on you.
Right. I'm just landing now.
You'll probably see me down here in the bottom of headlights on.
I won't see you though, will I? Because I'm in solo at the minute.
Oh, yeah. Well, you're going to have to get into this private group to where I can follow you around.
I'll get in the SRV.
Yeah, just log out.
I did send you an invite to the group.
Oh.
Yeah, see, if you go into that private group.
So that's in Steam, isn't it?
No, that's in Elite.
Oh. Elite, in the social tab.
Oh.
Yeah. You go in there and join, and then we can wing up, and then I can just follow you around the base.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
But if you're in solo, I won't be able to follow you. I won't even know where you're at.
Disengage.
What are you going back there for?
How do I join it then?
It says
private group session with your name on it.
Well, no, it's Trace's name.
Yeah, it should say Trace Majestus.
Solo play it's got with Trace's.
No, it says Trace Majestus members 20. In the other groups.
Open hailing frequencies.
I'm a donut. I can't find
Fire heat sink.
It's in the messaging tab, is it?
No, you have to back out of Elite.
Oh.
You have to leave.
Main menu.
Deploy landing gear.
All right. Okay.
Like if you're going to relog, you go out and you go back in, and it says solo, go to private. And when you click on private, then you pick the group you want. You may have to accept it. I don't know if you accepted his invitation or not.
Wonder if they've got a black market here.
Be in contacts, wouldn't it? Or would that be rescue?
I've sent. It said.
What did it say?
No black. Well, they have a black market, but service is restricted for some reason. Commodities market. Sell.
Group
You're sitting there with
deal
that junk.
with
You're sitting there with that junk and you can't sell it.
I can't sell it. Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
Black market service restricted. No fines or nothing there.
Maybe you need to get rep up with the control and faction up.
Oh. Don't know. At any rate, let's go to the mission board. Complete. Thank you for the 2 bill.
I can only find create group. I can't see your names there, but
Hang on a minute. Let me exit. When you exit out like you're going to relog and you go in there,
Yeah.
don't get into the game yet. Go to social. It has friends, groups, block, report.
yeah.
If there's
see
a
that.
yellow exclamation mark over the group, that means that Trey sent you an invite, and you'd have to accept it if you like at the very top. And then his group says Trace TRIS space MAJESTUS, and he has 20 members in it, and you would click on that.
And I'm
And if
pretty
you-
sure I sent you an invite.
Yeah.
I've
Where would
never-
Then
the
you-
invite be?
It would be in your social. Instead of continuing to the game, you go into social.
Yeah, that's
And then
right. I'm in
groups.
social
And then go to groups.
groups. It just says you'll create private group. No,
No, you don't want to create your own.
no. And
Trish
it's
might
just
have
got
to
other groups,
resend
but
it.
there's nothing there.
Try resending it. Maybe the
No,
expired.
no, no,
Oh, he's
no,
not
no,
in the
no.
right
He's
one.
not. He's not quite in the right place.
Yeah.
Okay,
Now,
so go back to the main menu.
Right. I'm on the main menu. Yeah.
You see the selection that says social.
Yeah, it's got free. Use free there. Yeah.
Yeah. So go into social.
Yeah.
And then you should have invites on the and people you're connected to on the first thing.
Yeah.
Friends.
Yeah, and then you can actually. I think you'll have to accept my
You're
friendship
sort of-
request.
You're blacked out, sort of thing. You all the others are all in colour and they got blue next to them. Is that just because
Right.
it's your
That's
group?
because Majestus is offline.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
okay, you accepted
you're
that.
there.
That's good. So go under the groups tab on that page,
Groups. Yeah.
and you should have an invite to a group there.
No.
It'll have a yellow exclamation point or
I wonder
something.
if did it expire or something?
Yeah, maybe.
Yes,
they
there's no. It's
expired.
not. There's nothing there.
Okay, well, I'll invite you to my private one for the time being until you can get into Traces.
Yeah, I'll send you
then
the
I'll-
invite.
Then I'll exit out
So
and go
it's
into
because I
mine.
left it so long I didn't realise you'd sent one. I'm such a donut. I didn't realise you was in a I thought you was all solo kind of thing.
Oh no. If you're solo, you can't see everybody. Hang on.
Why
Now-
is black market restricted?
I'm telling you, they probably want you to get a certain rep with the control faction there.
Do you have any fines or bounties or anything?
No.
Check the next station over to see if it has a black market.
You gone offline, Lynn?
Yeah, I hit the wrong button.
Oh.
I'm coming back on. I hit the wrong button.
I do that a lot.
Yeah.
Annoying. Especially when we're doing them resets. Oh,
Yeah.
I've done it about at least 3 times, exited it out and thought,
Yeah,
gone
same
back
here.
to the back to the desktop.
Yeah. Okay, now I'm in here.
Uh-huh.
Loading up. All I see is turrets.
I've got it in there.
Oh.
What?
The controlling power does not believe in black markets, therefore they disabled it.
Oh, that's cool.
That's
Excellent.
interesting.
Yeah, I'd never heard of that.
Oh, I'm in it now, and
Time to take out
I'm
the control faction then.
Yeah, well, time to go find a different different black market.
It shows that you're still in the main menu. I gotta wait for you to load in.
Yeah, yeah. So it's the first time I've done this, so I have to read everything.
Oh, that's the problem.
Oh dear.
Your
I must have done it
star.
last night, but it didn't seem. I've just
Oh, there you are.
Right.
Now I'm gonna send you a wing invite, and you'll have a little blue icon pop up here on your communications. Just accept it. There you
Okay,
go.
let's go to Bodetti.
And then if you go
Actually, I know what I was going to do.
where you accepted that, if you go into options and enable wing beacon, then we'll be able to see each other on the radar.
Okay.
I'll show up as a little blue icon. And you're going to Big Daddy's? Trace?
Yeah, where's the name of it?
We have a quick trip or a get and go thing. It's called Big
Bodetti.
Daddy's. Bodetti. Okay, Bodetti. Okay, I see
Bodetti.
now.
Yeah. But I've thought of another way to look at this.
Okay.
Okay, so now if I look for performance enhancers, here, Nano Man.
Oh, another thing, Chris, go back in your communications, and where it shows me as a wing, click on me, and then mute elite.
Yeah.
Or else you're going to have me feeding back into your ear.
Yeah, you were. That's. I'm glad you said that. I thought this sounds a bit weird, but
yeah,
that's much better.
Oh yeah, it gets rid of that.
Right, I'm on my way. So you're over there, are you, at the base?
You see the blue icon? You should say
yeah.
see 2 blue icons. Well, one of them's my SRV and one of them's my unmanned ship.
And the empty box is your unmanned ship, is it?
Well, it probably should be my ship, I think.
Yeah, I would have thought so.
But I'm sitting here,
I'm heading
not too far from the green light, or the light in the sky.
right in the middle of the base.
Well,
Make sure you got pits to engines, because you need it to jump the pipe a bit as well.
Galaxy map.
I don't
Better to-
see you yet.
I'm coming.
Yeah, here. 175.
All right, now I got to sneak out of this dock.
You got any heat sinks?
Yep.
Good.
That's what you get for being a drug runner. It's not an easy life.
I need to do a couple of smuggling rings to unlock that engineer.
Five?
I've done 3.
I'm going somewhere that it's legal.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
It's only 62 light years. Why go to a black market where I could just sell it?
Just remember this, Chris. There's an easy way to do that. You have somebody wing up at somebody, and they go in and they get 2 hydrogen things that they bring out. And they drop one and
Track landing gear.
wing from each other. They drop it. You pick it up and just scoot right into the station.
That sounds
Fire
Well,
heat
though,
sink.
do it. Make sure there's no ships near you, because if there is, they'll go after it.
Yeah, they'll come pick it up.
Engage. Power to shields.
So you right by the green light part?
Well, I'm here, but I think we're in a different instance. Hang on a minute. Let me log in and log out. Of course, Elite's going to be a witch on the instancing. Because you're like 128, and you're just a wing signal.
I just need to find my bearings around the place first. And then a trespass.
I'll go up in your comms and leave the
Engage.
wing. And be under options. It says leave the wing.
I'm game.
There you go. Oh, don't do that.
I've never had that before.
Oh,
Hang on.
jeez.
Oh no.
What happened?
No. No.
I don't know how this has happened. It's never happened before.
What happened?
Run.
Hang on, I must have gone in the wrong place.
Oh,
Run.
kiss
Oh,
your butt
God's
goodbye.
Oh, just log out. Get out of there, log out.
Yeah. I'm not sure what
Incoming.
I've done there. I
missiles.
must have.
I don't know if I want to be here with you or not.
I've got to do a repair on the run.
All I seen is flashing lights and and it's like, what the hell did he
Time to leave.
Well, it wasn't Lynn, that's for sure.
do? No, I was relogging.
It's never. I must have took the wrong turn and gone into the bit that I've never gone into before.
Oh my God, the blind leading the
my
blind.
God. Uh-oh, don't spin out now.
Gotta hope this base still buys it.
Yeah.
Says it's illicit cargo.
But I thought you said it was legal there.
Wait a minute.
It says they buy it.
The base is still, the sirens and stuff are still going off.
That's because he didn't leave the instance. So it's keeping it.
Now they went off. Hell, he's got skimmers up in the air. I mean, jeez. Turrets are swinging around. It's like, wow,
That's
run!
never happened.
What kind of
That
base
happens
is
when
that?
So just a
Disengage.
jet
It's a-
relay. Dictatorship refinery.
How did I end up?
They really,
I've still got wanted in my thing.
they
What?
really don't like visitors.
I've still got
But
wanted
daily
in my
frequencies.
because I gained a fine, didn't I?
So every time you come out here, it's going to trigger it.
Mm.
Till you go pay your fine. Well, boo-hoo. I guess I'm going to have to go this alone.
I'll pay it.
Interstellar
landing gear?
factor. Okay, on this base, where the blue light is, if you look to the, I'm on the side where if you look to the left of it, you see two bunkers. Is it okay to drive through there?
Are you right by that where the green light?
I got the
shines up
green
in there?
light on my right hand side, and then there's two half pyramid bunkers on my left hand side. Is it all right to drive between it and the building?
It should be.
Should be.
Yeah,
It
should
should
be.
be.
Coming from the guy who just had the whole base turn on him.
Oh, Jesus.
I've got to get 5 kilometres away before I recall my ship and all. So, and it's really bad terrain the way I've gone. It's
Well, the only thing I can say is make sure you pay your fine.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know what
I see.
happened there.
Wrong ones.
I must have
Dang
entered the wrong side
What's
of the
wrong?
base.
What's the wrong ones?
I was looking at performance enhancers. I've got combat stabilizers.
Uh-uh. Did you go into that red box? Is that what happened?
I must have. I've never triggered it before, so and I've been there good 5 times, around 5, 6 times.
Yeah.
That's never happened.
It was always the first time.
But I must admit, didn't recognise where I was. That's why I said I've got to get my bearings. And I was looking around thinking, I ain't seen this bit before. So that does
wait.
make sense.
So you say, I don't remember this, so I'll go riding into it?
Yeah.
Why?
No, it was too late. Well, I drove into it too quick, so I was already well into it before. And then it said, warning, you've entered trespass zone. And I thought, hey.
And he just kept driving.
And then I turned round, but it was too late. I couldn't get out quick enough.
That's why I have a reverse button. Retract landing gear.
Yeah, reverse button works wonderful.
Second time I've got a fine from there because the first
Engage.
time I ever went there, I scanned the wrong thing, and that's exactly what happened. All hell broke loose.
Yeah,
and then you got me in here.
Go on.
And I don't know where nothing is, and so I'm sitting here going, okay, how do you do that?
If you got the thing with the light coming out of it, can you scan it from where you are?
Oh, excuse me.
No, I came around the other side and I can't, so I'm going around the other
It should be
side.
right next to it so that it's right in front of you and it rises out up a little bit.
Okay. I'm just trying to see where I can go without triggering.
Because I could actually talk you through it if I could.
Well, we'll just play around and let Trace do his thing, and then, because I don't want to
Engage.
monopolize stuff. You know, we're doing two different things at once. I'll just sit around here and drive around until I run out of fuel. Then I'll
Disengage.
synthesize some more.
Engage.
You know, Trace, I'm sitting here going, even when I get over here in front of this thing that I can scan, I'm going to sit there and second guess myself. Was this the one I was supposed to scan or the one he told me not to scan? It's like, do I trust him?
Still got to go.
He might want to see me go boom.
Well, that was a shock.
All I see, I can't click on that light. I don't know if I'm not close enough to it. But there's a red box over here, so I can't go too close to it.
I'm wondering if it's different then if you're in solo or something.
Nah.
I can't
No.
remember being able to get into a red box.
You probably landed at a different spot, and
Yeah, and it looks different.
yeah.
Come in from a different. That's what I was thinking. I must have done, but I've driven around it quite a bit. I didn't know there was a trespass zone there, but I've never got close to going in it. Which is, I must have just, like you say, come from a different angle sort of thing.
I don't see where I can get close enough to that puppy to scan it without going in that red box. And I drove all the way around it. Now here's the pipe that you have to jump. I actually haven't seen nothing that you scan yet to set the triggers.
Disengage. Hey, look, my cargo's legal here.
Yay.
But are you legal there?
Open hailing frequencies. I'm legal everywhere. I smuggled myself into and out of several stations.
Oh, okay.
Now, are these beacons you scan up against that building, or are they out here at these little outcrop things?
They're you know, them pyramid-y shaped
Right.
little things. One's behind one of them that's quite near the big building.
Okay.
In fact, it's dead opposite where you scan the first beacon. It's dead opposite from there. There's like a triangular shaped bunker type building thing.
Yeah.
I think it's got turrets on it or something.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, there's plenty of turrets.
The second data point is behind that pyramid, and then you head towards a pyramid. You can see the same sort of building, but it's about 300 yards away. 300 meters.
There, just finish.
And
Give
there's a
the last
pipe behind it. Jump the pipe.
Okay.
But there shouldn't be any trespass down there.
Oh,
Let's watch.
we're almost at tier 6. Top 10% though.
Okay, I found the first one, or one, that's behind the pyramid thing.
Right, that's one. There's one in the actual. I'm wondering if they've.
It's a lot of work for 7,000 credits.
I'm wondering if they've
That's all
changed
you
that
got?
with the base, you know.
Yeah. It's worthless.
Oh fuck.
Okay, now you sit there, and then I go across here and what? Jump.
There should be a big pipe going across.
Yeah,
You have
it's
to
over
jump
here.
that. And then there's a long sort of narrow building with loads of big copper pipe, chrome-looking pipes coming out of them. Really big pipes, as big as your server. And there's another scanner
Okay.
thing in there behind that little building. Just between the pipes it is.
Alrighty. Well, it's 20 minutes to 11, so I guess I better get to bed.
You had so much fun.
Oh, yeah. At any rate, we've replenished some of our data materials, our encoded materials. And we'll pick up tomorrow night, trying to get back to where we were before we joined this stupid community goal set. And yeah, so anyway, I'd like to thank everyone who came along for the ride this evening. It was great having you along. And for those who joined the instant chat, Camille, thank you for joining us. Sparky, thank you for joining us. And I see you typed in at the end, Chris. And for those on the voice chat, Philip, Lynn, and Chris, thank you very much for joining me. It was great having you guys along. And we'll pick this up tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, as usual. That's all for now. This is Trice Majestus, flying as Commander Macduff Darkwing, signing out. And the audio's cut.
Okay.
I love that.
So, good night, you all. Are you?
Yeah, I'm gonna hang around here and see if I can't figure this little piece of out.
Okay. See you
Later.
I'll see you later, man.
Good night. We'll cut it here as well. We got into the top 10% of the other CG. When it hits tier 6, which should be by tomorrow, we should be getting over 1 billion for this one as well. So we'll pick this up. Thanks for anyone watching. We'll pick this up tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Until then, bye.